Hello and welcome to Truly Bedrock Stream Weekend. It's me, Foxy No-Tail, kicking things off here on Twitch. And apparently, this weekend is a space theme weekend. Apparently, because Star Wars has a whole month now. It's not just May the 4th. It has every day of May, which is quite good because I've just been playing Jedi Survivor. In fact, I've completed it. And I've got 31 episodes going out over the next few days on my Duckshot channel, which is nice. But we're not here to talk about Star Wars or Jedi Survivor. We're here to talk about Truly Bedrock, so let's get into it. Here I am, Ham Solo. You may recognize this from my Christmas Wars video that I did many years ago. And Ham Solo is obviously Han Solo, but he's a pig, which is why it's Ham Solo, because it's funny, isn't it? Hello, the real cars. Hello, Vicky. Hello, Amir. Hello, Neckbeard. Hello, Rov. Hello, Nubs. Hello, Pickles. Hello, Plod Plod. Hello, Mr. Beardstone. Oh, jeez. Right. That's enough looking at myself in the mirror. Let's crack on. We got a busy day ahead of us, peeps. Placing blocks. It's time. It is finally time to start building the skyscraper external walls. In a last live stream, we grabbed a little bit of concrete, so we should have at least a good starting point. And if we go up our invisible bubble column elevator, you will see when we go through my magic 3-wide door that becomes a 2-wide door, that, yeah, the door. I've been AFK over here at the door, and look, it's 2-wide. What? What? No. It's 3-wide, but it's 2. What? Anyway, yeah. The door's turned green, which is amazing, which means we can start finishing all of that off and stuff like that at some point. But it's nice to see. The copper on the floor's not 100% turned green yet, but the door has, which is fantastic. But we're not here to look at a door, of course. It's funny until you explained it, said Plod Plod. Sorry. Yeah, we're going over to the skyscraper. I'm going to build some concrete. It's going to look very plain and boring in this stream because we've got a lot to build. But eventually it'll look slightly more interesting, a little bit like that one. I like Ham and Han, says Nubs Gaming. Oh, good. What do you mean Ham and how can you like them both as the same person? Impossible. Right, over here we have some grey concrete, some white concrete, some stuff. Where's my black concrete? There it is. Oh, dark grey concrete. We've got some of this stuff. This is all good. And I think we're probably going to want smooth stone, that one, that one, and this one, which I suppose, there we go. Thank you very much, Neckbeard, for subscribing with Prime. Very nice of you to do so. What a lovely chap you are. I don't think we're going to need any of those. It would be nice to have the old scaffolding, excuse me, stuff, but I don't appear to have any of that on me. And I don't really need sea pickles, so we're all good. Let's start building a skyscraper. So I don't know 100% where to put the stuff on here. So on the other one, the building was literally on the outside of the chunk border. So the whole thing, all of this in here is within the chunk, and these walls are on the outside, I think. Let me just double check that, because I've got a feeling we left a 1-block gap around it as well. So let me put that down. Grab myself my banner and my man. Put him down in the middle here. Give him a banner. Stick him on chunk borders. Oh, no, we didn't. We left ourselves an extra block gap around the outside on 2 sides. Oh, yes, yeah, so that it wasn't... we didn't have a 2-wide door, so we could have nice 3-wide middle. Okay. Oh, we can do that. It's not a problem, guys. It's not a problem at all. What is a problem, though, is it is bedtime, and I don't have a bed over here, I don't think. Have I got a bed anywhere? Did have one down here. It doesn't look like it. I don't have one over there. Oh, yes, I do. Haha. A nice place for a little sleep. Yep, Bannerman, my favorite, says Nubs Gaming. Sleep, thank you very much. How many died on the skyscraper, says Benny. It's not that type of dye, Benny. It's dye is in different colors of... Oh. Huh. Well, that's convenient. Right. Let's get me boxes down then. Let's get this one. Stiff all of that stuck in there. That's what I was going to say. I'm good with worms. Get me shulker boxes out. Plop them down here, just like that. Put that one back in there before I lose it. Where's it gone? There it is. See, I lost it already. And then let's work out where we're going to have this then. So let's plonk him down, give him his banner. And and let's have a look. So it looks like we're going to go on the outside of this one, on the outside of that one, and I guess we could probably just do if we do the outside of all of it, it's going to have a 2 wide middle, which is not the end of the world, to be honest with you. But I think maybe we'll do that. I was going to say we could probably hug the back and the side. I think that's, yeah, we'll just hug the back and the side and we'll come out a block at the front. That's fine, we can do that. We also need to think about how we're going to get down to, because obviously underneath here we've got my glow squid farm. We don't really know 100% how we're going to get, and my cocoa bean farm. So we need to consider ways to get down into those without destroying them. So let's go all the way down and think about where we might relocate this scaffolding, or maybe put in like a drop chute or something. Oh, we've got room here, although that is right in it. Oh geez. Yeah, I think we might have to come out a couple blocks at the front then. Hello, Mitts. Oh, thank you, game. How you doing, Mitts? What we got going on? Hello, folks in chat. I'm back home now. What are you making, says Lofty? Building the wall. Well, I haven't started yet, but we're going to be building the walls around my dice scraper. So that's what we're going to be doing. So yeah, I think we could relocate that at least into the middle and have a drop chute there. So I think we'll actually bring the front wall along the middle of this path here, and it can be a little bit bigger than a chunk. That doesn't matter. Just means it's going to cost us many more concrete, and we're just going to start the whole thing with this light grey concrete and then just figure it out as we go on, I guess. I mean, that one was all nice and nice. I haven't really thought through a design for this, so could be fun, could be interesting. But I think I'm just going to go around in a square for now, and then we'll worry about that as we start getting up a little bit. I might just make it very similar to the other one with the old frog lights down the side of it, because I kind of like the fact that it's nice and light from the outside. There we go, finished. I done it, guys. Mitt says, I'm okay, Foxy. How are you doing? Well, I still got a bit of a sore neck, but apart from that, I'm all right. So have we got a 2 wide or a 3 wide middle here now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 we have. So maybe we come out this way a block more, so we've got a 3 wide middle. As we know how I cope with 3... actually, no, because that's all wall down there. No, we're going to have a 2 wide middle. We're going to have a 2 wide middle. It's fine. 2 wide middle is absolutely fine. It's not a problem for us. We know what we're doing. We got this. How hard could it be? What could go wrong? I think we can all agree that Foxy is an absolutely amazing person, says Lord Vader. Well, thank you, Lord Vader. You want me to join you over there on the dark side, don't you? That's what you're doing. This is your recruitment tactics. I see what you're doing. I'm not very good at anything, so you probably don't want me, to be honest with you. I mean, if you watch my Jedi Survivor playthrough, you'll know that I'm not the most adept Jedi in the world. But I try my best, guys. Right, okay. So let's think about how high we're going to go up with this, because we want this to be... We want it to look nice-ish from the outside. So let's do 5 rows and then consider where we're at for like windows and stuff like that. Don't you think it's been a while now? Maybe you should think about getting checked out, says Mitz. I've been busy, Mitz. It's very difficult to go and get things checked out at the moment because I have some things going on that I can't really... Yeah, it's not... Yeah, I should, really. You're right. Health comes first. It does, but... like Zelda and stuff. Zelda's too important. I can't go to the doctors. I can't play Zelda. Thought you played Jedi Survivor. I played both. Kind of excuses that, says Mitz. One that I'd have to talk to you about in private. So let's just leave it, shall we? Right, okay. Moving on. Where were we? Some more scaffolding. Okay, we'll have scaffolding going up the outside so that we can get up. Actually, on the corners, we're going to do kind of like what we did over there. I think we're just going to do a carbon copy of that, but with just different blocks. I think we'll have the corner things. I think we'll have the frog lights and the windows. I kind of like it. It works, and it saves me having to think. So in that case, at the bottom, we should have a different color. So let's grab out the other one, that one. Jesus, concrete's not going to go very far at all. Let's rip out the bottom layer already. now that I put it in. Because why not? And we don't need these ones up here. That's just a waste of blocks. Oh, jeez. I'm going to swim in. Do it from the inside. This morning, when I was about to try fall asleep, I'm watching Season 0, Foxy Back to the Future, which makes me laugh. I still haven't slept yet, says Nubs Gaming. I had to watch through all those the other day for reasons, and they were quite enjoyable, actually.
Thank you.
If I don't mind saying so myself.
Slim Lovell just subscribed for 6 months. Yeah.
Slim Lovell, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Very nice of you. Right, where were we? I'm gonna go and rescue those blocks before we lose them. We need we're gonna need a new path out here, otherwise this is gonna be an absolute nightmare. Put that back there. I missed one. How'd I miss it? Smash these ones to bits. There we go. And then you smash these ones to bits. Don't need them. It's just oh jeez. Who's hitting me now? Go away, drowned fella. Nobody likes you. Ew. Hey. Quick, run away. There we go. Get rid of those. Nice. Okay, we're in it to win it, guys. We got this. How's Foxy in chat today, says Slim Lovell. Not too bad, thank you very much. How are you doing? As the old phrase goes, could be worse. Could be worse. That's what we always say here in the UK. It's never, oh, great, yeah, we're doing all right, thanks. Well, actually, and now that you ask, I've got all these things wrong with me. I'm not too good at all, actually. That's Nana's, isn't it? When you ask your grandparents how they're feeling and you get the life story of every single ailment they've ever had. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. No, why? Why would you go there? It's not where I placed you, mate. Because you're in the water and we like making it difficult for you. Oh, I see. Oh, fair enough then. There we go. All the way to there. Bring this along down here. Lovely. This hopefully will get easier as we start heading up a bit higher, because this is a nightmare right now. I should grab tons of those. One there and one there. Lovely. Now, I prefer doing this grey concrete with cyan terracotta, and I've got dye farm, so I could make some, but I have no terracotta. And in order to build a cyan terracotta thing all the way up here, I would need hundreds of stacks of it. And it's going to be pain in the butt enough to do that with concrete, but doing it with cyan terracotta, yeah, with, oh geez, it'd be a nightmare. So that goes up like that. Okay, good. Excellent. Right, we're going to need some more blocks coming down from up there. So let's grab some more smooth stone, whichever box that was in, so I don't waste my concrete underwater. Grab a couple of stacks of that just in case. I'm making a gas farm and keep getting shoot, says Slim Lovell. Oh, man. Don't keep getting shoot, Slim Lovell. It's not good. Time to go mesa mining, says Benny. I mean, I could, but I mean, I'd be there forever. I'd literally be there forever and have to keep going back. And the thing is, I don't actually know where there is a mesa. The world we've got on Truly Bedrock this season is quite far away from a lot of deserts, so I'd have to go a very long way, which isn't like impossible. Obviously, it's definitely not impossible, but it would be, oh geez, it'd be a lot to do in order to just build a skyscraper out of it. So I think we're just going to put up with concrete and just hope that we can make the concrete look semi-decent. You can make terracotta out of clay, can't you, says Roth? Yes, but then I'd need even more clay, Roth. Unless you've got a way of generating infinite amounts of clay that I don't know about, then we're stuck in the same situation, really. Stonemasons, you've got no chance. Again, like it would take you your entire life to trade with villagers to get enough stuff from them. And like, even if you had, let's say you had 30 stonemasons, you're going to get like less than 30 stacks at a time. It'll take you forever. And it costs a fortune. Mud farm with dripstones, says Hunkin. Very slow. Very slow. These are not good, quick ways of getting lots of stuff in high quantities. Yes, they are ways of doing things, but they're not good ways of doing things, guys. Just gonna put that out there. Hello, Creeper. You come to join in the fun and see what's going on stream day. Right, windows then. How did we do it before? So we left it a block and then we did that. Okay. And then because we've got a door there, we need to be considerate of where our door's going to be. So I might... Oh, geez. See, I don't want to go there, but I also don't really want a 1 block gap between the windows, because then the middle's going to look really stupid. Unless we did, like, if we had that there and then the next one went there, but then everything else needs pushing up to the same level, really. And then it's 1 block between each window. That might work, but it might look like we've got way too many windows. This is the problem with having 2 wide instead of 3 wide, you see. It could work. It looks like a little castle right now, but it might work. I mean, they're quite high up for the ground floor windows, but I'm sure we can make that work. We got skills, guys. We know what we're doing. How hard could it be? Let's do this front elevation and see what happens. So the windows would be 3 high, like that. Wow, never seen a live stream live. Normally watch on YouTube a day or 2 after, says Quackstar. Well, welcome, Quackstar, and welcome to seeing it live. There's a clay farm I watched recently, and it works on Bedrock as well, says Griffin. It'll still be slow. It'll still be slow. Okay, so we got up to there. That's good news. So we'd have 1 or 2 blocks above the window, probably 2. And then we'd do the thing that we did over there with the frog lights. Now, for now, I'm just going to put in this grey concrete instead of stairs or something, just to see how that's going to look. Now, the frog lights in this one, because this isn't a mob farm, aren't going to affect the look of the farm, which is nice. So that go up again there. And it'll come across there like that. So we don't have to worry about the frog lights being on the inside, basically, and changing the design like I did have to on the other one. Would have that layer like that, and then the frog lights would go inside that. How's that going to look from the front? The windows don't look high enough. Oh, I see why. I see why. I see why. Is it code? No, it's not. I'm not saying letters. I understand why. Oh. Remember ICQ? Jeez, how old are you? Where's my andesite at? There it is. Just sent you a message on DC with the link to the clay farm. I do agree with you about the length of time it takes, but it's the best we got due to mechanics, says Griffin. Well, thank you very much. It's not something, obviously, I'm going to look at right now because I'm in the middle of a live stream. But it'll be nice to have for reference for the future, I guess. Right, so I'm wondering, what should we do for the windows? Now, this is a dye farm, so what I did over there is obviously we've got andesite blocks above and below the windows to make like window sills. So I could do that again here and just see if that goes with the concrete, but it might not because everything's gone from so smooth to so flat. Or we could have different color windows on each level,
suddenly
depending
pineapples
on you know, how many levels we got, and you know, make it look like it's a dye farm. But that could end up looking really, really rainbowy, but quite gearish at the same time as well. So I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that, guys. I also feel like our windows at the bottom are not high enough up in order to go around that door. That looks a bit weird with the door there. Maybe we won't have the middle window on the ground floor. What's this song, Foxy? And good morning, says Veil Bearer. This is Dean's Help You Let It Go instrumental version from Epidemic Sound. And then we'd have, I think it's top and bottom, it is. Okay, so that there, like that. Otherwise known as Undo My Boo Boo, which is what we call it. Undo My Boo Boo, see? Rob and Mitts know. No one's selling terracotta, says Benny. I would doubt it in the quantities that I would need. I know it doesn't look big, but honestly, to do that was like 6 shulker boxes of basalt. That's a lot of stacks. So I'm going to need the same quantities for this one. In fact, more because it's slightly bigger. Yeah, I don't know if the andesite really goes there. We could do with something else that's a bit smoother that has slabs ideally, or stairs. And we could use smooth stone because that's quite smooth, obviously. What colour frog lights are we going to have? I'm kind of feeling green, maybe. Maybe green. Who knows? See what happens. Smooth basalt, says Nubs Gaming. It doesn't come in slabs or stairs, though, does it, Nubs Gaming? It's a nice idea, but it don't come in the variety that I'd like. If it did, then yeah, why not? Now, does that look all right sticking in? Does that give it some nice depth, or does it want to stick out a bit like the other one does? I don't know. It's looking very boxy. It's a shame that with certain blocks, such as basalt, they don't have the varied other types, such as stairs and slabs. Yeah, right? I've got an idea. What if instead of having different coloured windows up the sides here, because that looks kind of weird with the flatness of the concrete, we just have like rainbow sides going up? That could look quite interesting. And if we did that with stained glass, oh, it's you guys. We did that with stained glass. Imagine there's just a row of stained glass that's all different colours up there. Or maybe we'd have to do it with concrete. I don't know if stained glass would look right because it's so dark behind it. Unless we made these bits out of white concrete and then had the stained glass in the corner. How weird would that look? But I kind of want sort of lights behind them. So we'd probably have to put, I don't know, sea lanterns or something behind them to keep it nice and light. But I don't think that would shine through because these are solid blocks. How does that look? It's going to look weird, isn't it? Yes, I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, maybe we shouldn't have these weird corners then. What if, instead of having these weird corners, right? Bear with me. No. Jeez, scaffolding, please. We put something in the middle there instead. What if we made this just light blocks, okay, up the middle there instead of that torch, and then put stained glass on the outside? And then we could have stained glass going across the middle as well and make it like really neon-y, rainbowy. That could work. So let's just stick in some green frog lights in there for now. I don't have any stained glass on me. Let's bring that up to there. Do the same on the other side. So we need to get rid of that. And then it would be representative of the fact that it's a dye farm that's got all sorts of colours in it. That'd be nice, right? I don't know why. Oh, we could use glass panes instead of stained glass as well, and then it wouldn't look quite so big and boxy. That could work. But then how do we deal with those bits? I suppose if they're just stairs sticking out rather than... Oh, but then I don't really want to use stairs. I suppose we could use more basalt and do basalt stairs going across there. That might work. And then we could maybe have basalt around the windows. I think the problem with this is that that's a light block and it's a light wall. So if they were darker blocks, they might go better with the lighter wall. So I think we're going to throw some more basalt in here, peeps. Not basalt, deep slate. Deep slate on everything. It's what solves the problem. If you can't think what to do, just get your deep slate out. It's the future, I'm telling you. Everything made out of deep slate. It's the only way. which means we need all of the deep slate boxes out now. I don't know where they are. We'll find them. They might be at home. They are. Okay, let's go home. Oh, I might have some over here. Whoa, look out. Watch out, tree. Need something dark around the windows, says Nubs. That's exactly what I said, Nubs. Oh, I do have some over here. Nice. Have I got any more over here? Basalt. Don't really want basalt right now. Didn't realize it was stream weekend, said Lofty. Well, goodness me, Lofty. I told you like 40 minutes ago you'd get plenty of advance notice. I put the announcement in my Discord today, 40 minutes before the stream. How much notice do you want? What do you mean I should have done it weeks ago, days ago, whenever I, you know, a long time ago? Jeez, you're so demanding. Okay, so what's the smoothest of the smooth? That one. Make a load of that. I've got too many blocks in my inventory now. Let's put some of this away. It's getting silly. All right, mini smooth, please. Smooth. But I do like these ones though. But I think we're going to go smooth. Oh no. Oh, I like these ones. These ones. I changed my mind, guys. I'm going these ones. I like them better. Okay? Not my fault. And I need some slabs as well. Nice. Okay. I've got some more of those there as well. And I've got a load more of those slabs as well. Excellent. Good. Right. So if we're going to have glass panes and things there, we'll have a little bit of those there just to tie off those edges. We'll do the same thing around the door. I'm running out of walkway fast here, peeps. Put that there. Put those there. Okay, good. So there would be a couple more there as well. Prepared no tails, says Mitz. Always prepared, Mitz. The thing is, Mitz, right? The thing is, I get so many comments from people that say we really like watching the process. You don't just like start a video and do the thing you're going to do. You think it through. And so I sort of got in the habit really of not preparing and not thinking things through until I'm sort of forced to do it on stream or video because people seem to like it. So, you know, in fact, let's have some votes. Hands up in the chat if you like the process of me umming and ahhing and thinking about things, or would you rather? So if you like that, give me a thumbs up. If you'd rather I was just prepared and knew what I was doing, give me a thumbs down. We got Griffin, Amemir, Truepat, Roth, Lord Vader PLJ, Mugawumpa, Lord Vader again, Nubs Gaming, Heli, Pumpkin, Simbrick, Calmly Dead, Truepat, Chris the Ripper, Peculiar, The Leechim, Lofty, N-Fan and Memir, The Alien Doctor, BRBW, all like it. And PLJ there as well. So I think Twitch is kind of ideal for the thought process. Save, polish, build videos for YouTube, says Mugwump. I don't think I've ever done a polished build in my life, Mugwump. I'm going to be honest with you. I've winged it always, which is probably why people are used to seeing me. I wonder what would happen if I put out like, hell, I've made this, I've designed this off camera, and here we go. I'm just going to build it perfectly in a video. People will wonder what's going on. Like, where's Foxy No Tail? What have you done with him? I think that looks better with the concrete. It's a little bit noisy, but I think it adds something. So yeah, I'm relatively happy with that. And then I might keep. Do you know what? I might make this whole thing a bit wider. I might keep these things coming down here, and then have the frog lights and the other thing on the outside, because I kind of like that. But I think I can do something else with it, so we might end up going even bigger here, guys. So if they, instead of were there, were here instead, okay, bear with me. See, what I'm thinking at this point here is instead of joining that one to that one, we would then on that one start going up to the next level there and sort of almost have it split. And then, but this would carry on with the glass panes on the outside, and then obviously for this side, these would then be here. So our wall's going to be another 2 blocks out this way. But I think it might look nice. The thing is, though, does that... If I just bring all of this another block back, then I don't need to go out so wide, do I? Yeah, let's do that. That makes sense. If it's not a winged work in progress build, is it even Minecraft, says Ricky. Exactly, Ricky. Also, hello, Ricky. How you doing, buddy? What about slime and honey blocks in front of the frog lights? Would look good in RTX as well, says Griffin. I don't build for RTX. I'll be playing with RTX again soon now that better RTX has come out from Mad Lad. But I don't enjoy building for RTX. I don't see the point in it because 99% of players are not using RTX. I build because I enjoy building. And if I'm thinking of aesthetics, I'm thinking, how does it look in vanilla Minecraft when people download the world and are going to be playing it on their own devices? I did do a build for RTX. I did for my season 3 season 3 book that I did. Oh, that's in the wrong place. I did I built an entire Chuck City design for RTX, and I did loads of custom blocks and stuff to make it all like neon, which was really cool. But yeah, I wouldn't do that on like a server. So if that's there, then we'll put the frog lights there. So we're still going to be out of another block. So we could even bring this in 1 more block, but then at the back, that would be complicated. So no, we'll not do that. We'll leave that there like that. That then would come up there like that instead. Okay. Let's just see how we're getting on down here so I'm not getting all confused. So now my windows need to move. So I think instead of having all those windows across there, smash it all to bits again, guys. We're going to have that line down there. We'll take that one out of there. This might help us round our door as well. And we'll have 3 wide windows, 1 on either side. And we might even get a 3 wide in the middle, maybe. We'll see. Oh, no, it won't, because we've got 2 wide building.
That seems too simple.
It does, doesn't it, Slack? I'm glad you chipped in with that. Yeah, thank you for your support there, buddy. It does seem simple, after all. We could do 4 wide, but I think that'd be too much. Or we could just do 1. We brought that in there. And just have that as the window. That might work, maybe. The hotel on the beach in a previous TB system was built with RTX in mind a bit, said Rotated Owlface. Was it? In which bit? How was that built with RTX in mind? We were looking at it in RTX and it looked really good in RTX in my opinion, but I don't think I built it with RTX in mind. I mean, I did all sorts of underfloor lighting in that hotel. Didn't I? I think I did. Maybe you might be right. Well, that's my current position, okay? Jeez. Calling me out. It's going to look like an owl, Rob. Okay, so let's smash all these away. Having ideas all the time, guys. Just full of them. Get rid of these. Get rid of those. This needs to be the black concrete, but the block out. Hurrah, says Rob. So those... Oh, wait a minute, because... Yeah, those are still going to need to... Oh, jeez. How are we going to make that match the other side? What did I do over here? So, let's get rid of that. Those would be... No, not those. Those would be grey concrete there. Okay. So the frog lights would be just exactly where they were that I just broke. This is fine. I was just thinking, shall I move it all back a block? Does it need to go across another block? I don't know whether it does. Let's get rid of that. Make that too wide like the other one. And then that would be too wide. No, was it too wide on that side? It was, wasn't it? So yeah, that would be right. However, However, if I brought all this over one more block, we'd get a 3 wide middle, and it would still go around the other side, which means our windows are going to have to change again, because that would have to be 2 wide there. That would be 2 wide, which means our door's going to be 1 wide. No, our door's going to be 3 wide. Here we go. We just make that a bit bigger. Lovely. That works. I think. Temp walkway for ease, says Mitz. That seems too simple, Mitz. Seems way too simple. Why would I do that? That would make life easy on me. Nobody wants life to be easy for me. Let's be honest. Hands up in the chat if you want life to be easy for me. Then we're not going to get any. Not a single hand's going to go up now. Guaranteed. Right, let's put that up there like that. So that can come away, and that can come away. Those can go away. And then the frog lights will go here. Griffin wants life to be easy for me. Thank you, Griffin. These ones can go away. Which means that this one... Oh, no, it's not going to work, because then we're going to hit that when we do the inside bit. Oh, man. No, it does. It's going to have to be 2 wide middle. Jeez. Get there eventually, guys. Why don't you just build it right? I'll try it, guys. Thanks for the inspiration, and I will, says Hemp, replying to Mitz. What inspiration did you give, Mitz? What did you say? It was so inspiring. I want to know. G'day, Foxy. When's the next Tears of the Kingdom stream? I haven't done a Tears of the Kingdom stream yet. I don't want to go... Jeez. There's been a bit of a curveball been thrown with my life that's going to be affecting things for the considerable future. So my stream schedule, at least until the end of May, and I know it's already erratic, is going to be even more erratic because I need to take Jack to his exams every day, which means leaving early and getting back late and stuff like that. So chances of actually finding time to stream are going to be slim. However, chances of finding time to sit in the car while Jack does his exams and then take him home again is high, which means I'm going to probably be playing quite a lot of Tears of the Kingdom sat in the car, which I did take my laptop with me and I recorded some while I did it. However, I didn't record any commentary on those, but I think that's realistically as close as we're going to get to live streams over the next little while for Tears of the Kingdom, sadly. It depends. It totally depends on how things go, but basically I'm going to have very little time to do any sitting at the computer and working, so what time I have got at home is probably going to be focused on making videos. Good way to kill time by waiting. Yeah, right. I didn't even realize it was an exam. I didn't realize it was like time for him to have finished. I don't like it 3 wide. Oh man, I can't even right now. Right, let's smash that one away again. Let's put them back in like this, and then we'll worry about the door later. Don't forget, obviously, we're just working on the front for now. Once we know we're happy with the design, then we'll worry about how everything else is going to fit together afterwards. And build the rest of it in a more efficient manner. Because this is not an efficient way to build the entire thing. We're just designing, guys. That's all we're doing. Pick up me blocks. Have I got room for another one here now? Possibly. But I'm doing my best, guys. I'm doing my best when it comes to content and things like that. I'm trying. That's all I can do. All I can do is try. Don't like where the door is now. That'll probably work on all the other levels. I think just for this bottom one, just for understanding how it's going to go. This could work, maybe. It's going to be weird looking. Seems like you really enjoy doing things in threes, says Justinator. Why, what have I done in threes? My mum always used to say things come in threes. She's always saying that. Things come in threes. You've had some bad news. Expect 2 more pieces. Oh, right. Cheers, Mum. Can't wait for the rest of it. Auntie Sally broke a leg, so that's it. 2 other people are going to break the legs now. I don't think they are, Mum. We don't even have an Auntie Sally. No, not your Auntie Sally. Oh. You're doing good. Don't worry about it, says Mitz. But I do worry about it. If I don't worry about it, then am I even doing it right? So that's going to go across there like that. And then that's going to go, nope, up there like that. So then we'd have a gap there. That'll go up there like that, and that'll go across there like that. Okay. Your mum going around breaking people's legs to prove a point, this is Rob. No, I don't think so. I mean, some days I wouldn't put it past her, but I don't think so. She's not mafia, Rob. Okay. You're right, Mitch. We need a temporary walkway here. That would be really helpful right now. Okay, so now we got all of those things in place. Let's build a temporary walkway. Shut Mitch up. Jeez. Shut up, Mitch, with your temporary walkways. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Always telling me what to do, eh? With your good ideas. Look out, turtle. I'm coming. Jeez, I can't even walk straight. There you go. Happy? That better? No. No, shut up. Need more grass. I know, right? How dare I, says Mitz. Exactly. Mitz will be telling you to make it out of scaffolding, says Plod. I don't think so. She's not mean. She's right. She's not that mean. I don't think. Are you that mean, Mitz? Right, there we go. We have a walkway outside. Jeez. All that effort. And for what? For what? We'll finish that bit now. How are we going to... Well, I'm going to do the next layer up and then we'll worry about how we're going to do the door. Okay? Woo! I got Foxy Streams, says Swoopy Louvers. Good job, Swoopy. So this bit then, we need a temporary block. That bit of wood will do. We'll have our next load of this. But we've got to be careful where we do it because we need to think about where we're going to have the windows. How many blocks do we have before the windows? Just 1, according to those. So we'd have a window there, a window there, a window there. Is that right? I guess so. I kind of want it to be... I want it to have 3 wide middle now. I think it'd look better. How did we do the door on this one? The front door. Oh, missed. Oh, we didn't have as many windows and they're not even lined up. Right, okay. Well, that's fine. We can do that then. Good. Why is it when you're building something for the first time, you're confident enough to make decisions, but when you've already done one, then all of a sudden you're like referring back to the other one you've done to make sure you're doing the next one right. It doesn't make sense, does it? Because I'm not trying to copy that one, but I've just got no confidence in this one now for some reason. Oh, no. See, I've already made a boo-boo. Where's undo your boo-boo when you need it? That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's right. I can't get up now. For some reason, you want it similar, even though it's not the same. Says Nubs. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? So this will come up here like this. Exactly like the other one did. And then I fall down there like that. And just check I haven't dropped any blocks on the floor and have a quick sleep. I meant to do that. I knew it was bedtime, you see. And we go back up again. We keep going up. And then we bring this one across here like this. Same on this side. That's a long way down. Bring that across there like that. Fall down here. I meant to do that. Bring the frog lights up here. See, it's all part of my plan, guys. It's all part of my plan. Don't worry. Did it on purpose. And then we bring the frog lights along here, like this. Without falling off the edge. Bring that there like that. Fall off the edge. Bring this up here like this. Run out of those. Go down here. What a tutorial. This is incredible. Go down here, get more of them. Go back up here. It's just the most efficient way of building you've ever seen. Admit it, guys. Admit it. You're like, wow, how do you build so efficiently? And this is how. Drop down there. Come back up here. And then then we're there with that bit. Okay. How we're looking now. How weird does this look? Really weird. Hopefully it won't look quite so. I mean, it looks almost like a weird like block of flats. I'm hoping once we've got the stained glass in there, it doesn't look quite so weird, but that does look really weird. I don't know if I like the concrete being not joined up in places. It feels like maybe it needs to wrap around these corners. Maybe like at this point here, we connect it there. No, I just need to reach a little bit higher. It feels like it needs to connect at some point. We do that. Let's just break that and come up this corner here. Looks weird at the beginning, but once it's finished, it'll look good, says Griffin. I don't know. Not 100% sure here. If I then bring that there, in fact, that could be like end rods or something, and then bring that round there, I think that's gonna drastically improve things. I know it's not on the other side yet. Yeah, it makes it feel more connected now. Okay, good. That's better. I don't know about that one sticking out there. Maybe. Too much continuous frog lights, says Nubs. Yeah, but it'll all be rainbow with the glass stuff that we're going to put on it eventually. So it shouldn't look too bad, he says, hoping, gritting his teeth, thinking it through. Okay, so same thing here. One there, one there, one there, one there, one there, one there. Nice. Let's go have a look at it again. The glass stuff, just tech terms. Yeah, I know all the words. A piston flip flop articulator. Know all the redstone words as well. Oh, that was nice and cold. Lovely. Nice cold coffee. I didn't think it looked too awful. I'm not convinced of this deep slate stuff in there, though. I'm really not convinced of that deep slate stuff in there. Seems though everything else is so flat. How are we going to make windows work? I think maybe just stick with the grey concrete. If we don't even need to worry about like windows, what's it called? Edges. Let's just just see what this would look like. I was thinking about little bits of detail here and there, but if we're just concreting this and making it really boxy, I don't think we need to. I think it'll have its own charm as the boxy skyscraper. No, we didn't. I don't believe you, stream lady. Memi is not allowed to win signs, remember? No. Memi are banned from sign game. No. Anyone? Do you want to donate that sign to anyone, Memi? You not feel like you've got enough? For anyone at all, you can give it to. Jeez. Right, losers, more winners, even more winners, even more losers, even more losers, even more losers, even more winners. There we go. Jeez. You could do like little balconies that flats have that look really unsafe, says Mitz. I don't know if there's enough detail in concrete blocks to do that. Maybe once it's got glass in. It's the door, isn't it? That's what's putting me off. I think this is the problem. Let's bring that up there, across there like that. That just looks really weird. What if that was? Let's just smash all these windows. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. If at first you don't succeed, just burn it all down. Burn it all. It's the only way, guys. Burn it. Don't need those windows. Who needs to look out of things? Just have totally flat walls with nothing behind them. That's the way to do it. Use iron bars, says Miss. Iron bars for what? You could make a dedicated area for MME signs as the alien doctor. Yeah, the crash fire. Furnace. It's a good idea. I like it. I see you've replied to someone, Mitz, but I can't see the original message. Oh, well. The balconies. Oh, I see. Well, maybe. Maybe the windows don't need to be like trimmed off with a different color. Maybe we could just put glass in them and just have a windowsill. I don't know what would make the windowsill out of. Does that look so weirdly dark? I don't like it. It looks like it's got bags under its eyes. We'll just put glass in. Get some glass. Looks like a face now, lol, says. I know it looks like a face, Mids. I'm very aware. That's why I said it looks like it's got baggers under his eyes. Okay, jeez. Right, what are we doing? Glass panes, I guess. Why do you make those out of rainbows? Well, one step at a time, guys. One step at a time. Just coloured glass with deep slate tile slab still, says Nubs. You still think we should have a slab underneath, dear? In which case, if we're going to do that, then these windows are going to be too big. I think that's fine as it is for that. I don't think we need any trim around the windows. Everything else is so boxy. Let's see what happens when we get to the next levels up. See what happens when we get up there. D&D owl bear face, says Papa Goat MC. It looks a bit weird, doesn't it? Okay, I'll give you it's a bit weird, okay? It's a bit weird, but it's all right. It's a bit of weird between friends. Run out of panes. Still a face lock. I know it looks like a face. Everything that you look at, if it's got two things at the side and one in the middle, ends up looking like a face. Cars, dogs, cats, they all look like they've got faces. If you look at this one for long enough, it looks like it's got a face. Everything that you can't avoid the front of houses looking like they've got faces unless you're going to have like an off-center door. That one looks also quite shocked. It looks like he's eating something. Look like Kirby, all right? It doesn't matter. I think what we're doing here is fine. Shut up about faces. It's all good. The glass should be dyed to the colour of the floor, says True Pat. There's they don't go in line with the floors. They won't be going in line with the floors. And then we just have tons of green and then black at the top. It'd look weird. No, I'm just gonna do like random glass on the sides. That's just gonna be normal glass, I think. Looks sad, says me. You'll look sad in a minute. Carry on like that, sunshine. Who do you think you are? Hang on, I make him smile. There we go. Very happy house now. Or is that just, is he just got a mustache? I don't know, I can't tell. Shut up. Not a face, not a face. It's a bit of a face. Now, what about this? Should we do that as well so it matches the rest of the stuff? Or does that look just really weird now? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Okay. Right. Next layer. Have I got everything I need on me? Apart from glass panes, which we'll do later anyway. That's fine. Oh, hang on. I'm missing a block. Don't want to lose it. Have I got enough frog lights? No, I haven't. Happy Dye Farm with the top hat, says Norbs. It's not a face. Stop it with the... It's not a face. Don't even look like a face. It does, doesn't it? Nothing look like a face, okay? Jeez. Not even close. Looks just like a face. No. It doesn't. You look like you've got a face. Jeez. You're so mean to me. Is this Minecraft Bedrock, says Snowflake? It is. It is indeed. It's the only way to play Minecraft. Unless you can play Java Edition, in which case I'd thoroughly recommend that version. Nothing wrong with Bedrock Edition when it works. When it works, it's great. It's absolutely wonderful when it's working. I didn't do the thing on this side. It only has one bug, says Alien Doctor. Exactly. Exactly. It only has one bug. What game can you genuinely say only has one bug other than Minecraft Bedrock Edition? They just don't exist. What version are you on in TB? We're still on 1.19.63. I do need to update it to 1.19.80 so that we can get GeoGirl added to the death counter and stuff. Yeah, at the moment we're on 1.90.63 still. We don't like updating here on Truly Bedrock. You mean you don't like updating? Yeah, I can't be bothered to update the server, so we stay on this version, okay? It's easier. Just better all round, really, if you think about it. Saves me a lot of work. That one bug is named Jeff, says Sweepy Doovers. You talk to me about Jeff. Trouble causer Jeff. With all of his trouble causing ways. This is decidedly easier to build than the other one, which is nice. That's good. Got that going for it at the very least. So we come up this one, I believe. Is it like that? I think so. Go down and check in a minute. Or did I already do? No, I didn't already do that bit. No, it's not there. It's there, isn't it? What am I doing at the other end? What am I doing? What a moron. That like that. Jeez. I think that's right. I'm going to have to go down and look now. Well, at least that one doesn't have the weird piling bug where it pushes you off as you pile up. No, that's right. Yeah, I don't think this will look too bad once we got a full skyscraper of it. And this is going to be loads easier to build than the other one. So yeah, I think I'm happy with this design because I'm lazy. Okay. Oh, jeez. It's just a disaster. That used to be a right pain, says Mitz. I know. We like it, says Nubs. Thank you, Nubs. We get there in the end. Might take us all year to come up with a design, but we get there in the end. And when we do, it's the best design in the world. No one has ever designed a design as good as this design, because I designed it. And therefore, the design that I designed is the best design. Okay? Parkour skills? No, missed. The drive is sometimes the best part, says Nubs. Where are we driving? Oh, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll go up to there. Will you ever invite someone to play with you? Because you look lonely, says Snowflake. I play on a server full of content creators. And I like my own space. So, probably not. This is a stream weekend. We got a whole host of content creators all taking turns on this very server. 100% not lonely. I likes it. Okay? You're lonely. Jeez. Not lonely, guys, I promise. Right, yeah, we'll go across with that. That's fine. Better together, says the leech-in. Right. Yeah. Ow. Oh, how did I fall off that? You're a moron. Yeah, I know, but apart from that, no, that's the only reason. Just moron. Fair enough. So, peeps, what have you all got planned for this weekend? Obviously, just sitting there watching Truly Bedrock Stream Weekend for the most part, but what else have you got planned? Have you got anything exciting going on? Are you going anywhere? Are you doing anything? I need to know. What are you going to be up to? You used to play with Mitz, but she lost both her arms in a skiing accident. Now she can't play hardcore anymore. That's been my headcanon at least. Says Crack J.O. Pretty much what happened, yeah. Yeah. There was that, and the fact that she says, I don't want to play anymore. You're too annoying. Which I thought, fair enough. You're right. I am. Can't argue with that.
Looks like someone has way too many diamonds.
Wow, Diesel.
Thank you very much for all 10 of the
Oh my goodness.
just gifted.
Jeez.
Diesel 91 just gifted 10 subs.
Thank you very much, Diesel. Jeez, if your name is Craft Stevo, Mulcher, Black Princess 94, Hussein, Man, GT Roberts, -1 tolerance, Tim G 1001, Saver Bean or Wire Guy, then please give Diesel an absolute great big thank you very much. Because that's incredible. Thank you, Diesel. Swoopy Louvers is making strawberry jam this weekend. Oh, nice. I like making jam. I mean, I've never made it, but I do like it. It's good, isn't it? I like eating jam. Okay. I don't want to make it. I just want to eat it. When you're finished, send it my way, okay? I'll have a couple of tins. What flavour? Oh, it's strawberry. Of course, you said that already. What flavour? What flavour strawberry jam are you making? You moron. Told you he's a moron. What did Crack J.O. say? Oh, Mitt says, super busy weekend and week ahead for me. Jeez, and then you said, wow, thanks, Crack J.O. Oh, was that about the arms thing? Well, Mitz, you shouldn't have broke your arms in a skiing accident. No, you know, you don't want people calling you out over it. You shouldn't have done it, should you? Huh? Should have thought about that before you broke your arms. Right, we know that one there. Oh, there. That's it. Just like that. Lovely. Why have I got one there? That shouldn't be there. Lovely. Run back down this way. Don't fall off. Fall off. My daughter has her first double bass lesson this weekend. Double bass, sorry. I always used to call bass bass. I don't know why. I think it's the fish thing. She's very excited, says Calmly Dead. That's good. Decorating son's bedroom this weekend into start of the week, then demolishing shed and rebuilding a new one. So very busy weeks. It's G's. Nubs says, now I'm sad you missed my Foxy All-Stars joke in the highlight of my weekend. Sorry, Nubs. You have to say it again. Didn't realise you made a joke, mate. Have I done the... Yeah, I've done the double. So it's now time for the single. Good. Excellent. It's all working out rather well. So this will go up here. There we go. That goes there, yeah. Why don't you have ancient debris, says Enderflower. I do. I just retextured it. It is all netherite. I just don't like the look of netherite. I think it's ugly. So I make it look like slightly darker than diamond. And it makes people ask me questions in my chat, which is quite handy when you're a streamer and you want engagement. GL says, took eldest to a piano lesson and then shopping for trainers. Oh, nice. What trainers did you get? Were they good ones? Did you get some nice trainers? Can't beat a pair of nice trainers. As long as they're comfy. It's all right having these branded things, but if they're not comfy, you don't want them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She grew again. Skechers, I think. Sadly, not for me. I like Skechers. I used to wear Skechers a lot until someone told me I'm too old to wear Skechers. But yeah, they're really comfy Skechers. You can't beat a nice pair of Skechers. Not doing much over the weekend, says Lofty. Do you know how old this world is, says Enderflower? Yes, I do. Yep, we started it in November-ish, I think. If I remember correctly. And if you're going to say, well, you haven't done much. Yes, you're right. But this is also only one small area of the whole world. So I've done a bit. Geez, stop calling me out how little I've done. Wow, mean, rude. Can't believe you would call me out like that. Right, it's Frog Lights time. See, look at what the rhythm we're in. We're almost at the top already, guys. Apart from my AFK point for the squid farm, which I might have to move because ridiculously high up. Also, why Bedrock and not Java, says Enderflower? Well, this is truly Bedrock, which is a Bedrock Edition server. The thing is, right, as much as you're probably used to seeing content creators playing on Java Edition, the majority of players that play Minecraft, and it's not just a small majority, it is a huge majority of players, of it's probably more than 90% of players that play Minecraft play on the Bedrock edition of the game. So we decided it was a good idea to make a server that was based on the same version of the game that you're playing, so that, you know, people aren't just thinking, oh, that looks really good, I wish I could do that in my world, and then realizing they can't because they're watching a content creator play on Java edition. And that's been working out very nicely for us for quite a long time. In fact, we're on season 5, so a very long time. Now, some people, like Lofty there, will play both versions. Some people will just play Bedrock Edition. Some people will just play Java Edition. But the majority of people playing the game, out of all of the people that play it in the world, are playing on Bedrock Edition because it is the version that is available most regularly, on most devices. And if you're in an area, if you're young, you've probably got an iPad or a phone or a console rather than a PC. If you live somewhere that's not particularly rich, you're probably going to be playing on a device or a console, like a phone or a console or something like that, rather than a PC. Or even if you've just got like a laptop or a Chromebook, you're probably going to be playing on a low-end device that can't really run Java Edition. So Bedrock Edition is the way to go. Both have their merits, says Geo. They do. Bedrock is just very good, says Green Bowser. Yeah, I'm Bedrock as well, says Enderflower. There you go, you see. What's your opinion on armor trims, says Greenbauer? Apart from, I think they're a nice addition to the game, but I think they're very expensive. And I think the whole reason that they added them in, which was to allow, right, so they added them into the game to allow people to tell their own stories and expression and all that stuff that they were on about, which is fine. And they said we're not going to make any design more, you know, important than the other. We want them to be expensive so that you look after them, and this, that, and the other. And then they go, oh, but now we're going to add in this extra special one you can only get from the Deep Dark as a bit more of a challenge. So they've gone from this ideal where all of the armor trims were equal, and it was about you having self-expression and making yourself look, you know, the way you want to look, to then going, oh, we're going to make this really special one, and now everybody's going to want that. So you're no longer going to be individual, because you're all going to be fighting over going to the Deep Dark in order to get the silence trim or whatever it's called, so that you can show off the fact that you've been to the Deep Dark and got that one. So they started off with a really nice idea. They made it way too expensive on the basis that there's too many diamonds in the world, so we need this quick fix way of getting players to spend all their diamonds, which is a really short-term, badly thought-out idea. Rather than thinking of various ways they could do that over the next few updates, they've just gone, oh, well, here's a band-aid over this solution that's going to be a permanent band-aid. And then they've gone, and all of the good ideas and the good reasons we've done this for are now totally in the bin. We've done it so that we can force players to go into difficult areas of the game to show off how good they are at playing the game. So I think it started off with all the best ideas in the world, and I think it's ended up as a total bonfire, to be honest with you. I think it's ridiculous, quite frankly. What's a rant? Says Enderflower. A rant is me moaning about something. I'd love to add the armor trims to shulker boxes, says Amemir. Yeah. I don't see any need to do that, personally. If they added expensive armor trims so we can express ourselves, all I can say is no comments, says Anti-Dizzy. You mean people don't use jukeboxes for smelting items to get rid of their useless diamonds, says Wire Guy. Right? No. Turns out it's not very efficient. So, hands up in the chat if you agree with my thoughts on this, and hands up in the chat if you think I'm wrong and it's all fair and right and they've done it right. Well, then everyone's going to have their hand up. Okay. Thumbs up or thumbs down again. Mitt says, I can't see myself, so not bothered by my trims. Yeah, I think I think we all will be once it actually gets in the game. We'll all want to have one and look individual. The really stupid thing for Bedrock Edition is, you know, we've got all these persona items that they've been pushing in the marketplace that cost you money to make yourself look just the way you want to look. And this is just going to completely override all of that. Because with some of those, you can't even see your armor. So it's just bizarre. It's really, really not overly well thought through thing, I think, personally. How about if you just don't care, says Rob? I think it's a very creative, which is what I admire about Minecraft, says Green Bowser. It would be creative if they dealt with it in the correct way, but they had, like I say, a good idea, fantastic idea, and then just totally went against what they said. And then don't get me wrong, I think the silence trim looks amazing, which is kind of the point, but it's totally just void the point of any of the other trims. It's crazy. I lose my gear too much to get the trims to Slimer and Rabbit. Yeah, that's another problem. That's the issue with it being so expensive. Like, why? It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense why they made it so expensive. I can understand them like wanting to add a value back to diamonds again, but this is not a good way to do it. It's a really short-sighted way of doing it. Like, I would rather go, okay, well, here's an indestructible anvil. You can spend that. It costs you diamond blocks instead of iron blocks. Okay, great. I'll have one of them. I've spent some diamonds now. Oh, you're only going to need one of those though. Oh, what if I want one in 2 different areas of my base? What if I want 2 of them? What if I want to have a shop selling them? You know, there's lots of other more creative ways to get players to part with their diamonds than just going, oh, let's make this ridiculously expensive, knowing full well that players are going to be losing their items all the time, because all that's going to do is just going to cause frustration. And then people will get so sick of losing their stuff that they'll not want armor trims anymore, and they'll be jealous of other people that have got them, because the other people that don't die all of a sudden have got this, oh well, look at me, I haven't lost my armor trims. And you're just dividing the audience, in my opinion. I don't think it's a good idea. It should be free. Well, not free, but the template's fine, but the diamond cost, no point. Nope. Kentucky Hick says, howdy Foxy, how y'all doing? Mitt says, yes. I'd love an indestructible anvil, says Nubs Gaming. I wouldn't even mind it if they said, okay, to use this anvil without it taking durability, it's going to cost you a diamond each time. Fine. Yeah. Okay. So they don't even have to change anvils. Just go, okay, right, you want an indestructible anvil, then every time you use it, you have to pay a diamond, otherwise it takes durability damage. No problem. Fine. There's so many creative ways they could have dealt with it, but they didn't. They've just gone, oh, quick, we need to solve this problem of too many diamonds. They could have solved that quite easily by not doing this stupid thing you're doing. Oh, I like that. And mending too, says Roth. Well, you gotta have diamonds in your inventory in order for stuff to be mended. I don't know. I'd be happy with useful items in game, says Lofty. It's Pika Kath says, I'm always that one person who always wears iron because I usually use my diamonds on pickaxes and really find diamonds because I usually mine for blocks. Oh, I'm totally lost with that conversation. Oh, I see what you were responding to. Cause said, I'd like to be able to enchant anvils with unbreaking. That's not going to help the diamond situation, is it? And why do they care about us having too many diamonds? Like, what does it matter? It's just an item in the game. Like, they don't mind if we've got too much concrete, or we've got too much iron, or we've got too much anything else. In fact, they make it really easy to get all of those things in high quantities. So why do they care so much if we've got too many diamonds? What does it matter? What does it matter to the developers how many diamonds we've got? It doesn't make any sense. Something's gone wrong here. Something's come wrong here. Ow. Ah, I see. I see what I've done. Kentucky Hick says, exactly. I want to know who raised it as a complaint, says Raisha. I would probably imagine, and I'm not calling anyone out here, but I imagine it would be people like Hermitcraft that get too involved in the way that they play and don't consider how the rest of the world plays. Because that's obviously their currency. And it's our currency as well. And there's a lot of complaints that there's too much money going around. Well, in that case, just use something else for currency. Don't have to be diamonds. But diamonds are valuable. Yeah, they are. But they don't... You could use netherite, you know? Netherite's not valuable. No, not... no one's going to be swimming in that. Use netherite. Just change your currency in your shop. It's not a difficult ideal. Didn't TD do that in season 1, says Wire Guy? Yeah, but that kind of didn't quite work out the way we wanted it to. So that was using books, which were... The problem with that would have been fine if we were all allowed to generate or create our own currency. The problem we had with that was one player said, I'm going to create the currency on the server and you all have to buy it from me. Which would have been absolutely fine if that player had been consistently online and consistently providing the currency for us to get, but they didn't work out that way, which ended in quite a lot of frustration when people needed to buy stuff but couldn't get hold of any money and didn't want to steal it. So it's a nice idea in theory, but it really needs to be something people can get hold of themselves without having to rely on one person, unless you're going to add a mod in or something, or a command block that you can like exchange things for. And the other problem with that was it was literally a diamond exchange, so you put diamonds in and you got money out of the same equivalence, so it just still relied on diamonds. So again, nice idea in theory, but doesn't solve the problem. Do you fight with a sword or an axe, Fox? Well, if I'm going to go and do an actual fight with something that I think's difficult, like a wither or an ender dragon, then I'll grab a sword. Otherwise, there's nothing really strong enough in the game to worry about that an axe won't deal with. And I think on Bedrock Edition, an axe deals... I think it's only 1 damage point less than a sword anyway. So... you really don't notice, unless the only mobs you'll notice any difference with in terms of how many things it takes to kill them are guardians and elder guardians, and obviously withers and ender dragons. Everything else is the same because they're so weak anyway. It doesn't make any difference. It saves you a slot in your inventory. And there's the argument, oh yes, but it uses twice as much durability if you use that. Yes, it does, but it's netherite. It's going to last forever, and it's got mending on it. So the point is moot, mate. Poisonous potato economy, says Roth. I mean, that would work. As daft as it sounds, that would work. You can get them. There's probably more chance of you getting those than there is netherite in quantity, which means you'd be flush with poisonous potatoes enough to have an economy. And then it would just come down to who wants to farm the most potatoes is going to be the richest, which is fine. Like what's the difference with that was who's going to go mining the most to be richest. It doesn't make any difference, does it? But yeah, that would work. Why not? We're nearly there, peeps. Couple more layers to go. I don't actually need my squid AFK farm up there. I could have it lower down. That would make more sense, and then this thing wouldn't need to be quite so high. Let's go get my little man and figure that out. And while we're flying around, let's go have a look at this from the outside and see how wonderful it looks so far. I don't think it's too bad. It's coming together quite nicely. I think once it's got some coloured stuff down the sides, it's going to look even better. I think this looks fine. What do you guys think? Well, they're still obtainable, just not as common, but kind of a joke idea, says Red Lame Dog. Oh, saddles would be good currency. Oh no, you get way too many saddles, and they don't stack. It needs to be something stackable, really. You can imagine carrying your money around with you. You're not going to be able to buy much if it doesn't stack, are you? Maybe one day AI could be used as currency regulator in Minecraft. Says, maybe. I mean, I'm sure it's easy enough to do with an add-on, but I mean, if you want to play vanilla and just have shops, then you probably don't want to be worrying about add-ons and AIs and things like that. Oh, we're nearly run out of concrete. Oof. Okay. Got a little bit more, but not much. Looks good, says Benny. Thank you. Can't wait to copy it for my Java world. You can copy whatever you want. You ate my banner. Okay, let's go to the top. Let's go figure out where we should have our squid farm AFK spot instead of up there, because it does not need to be up there. It just needs to be 24 blocks below the squid farm. So the squid farm is at this point here, and it needs to be in the middle of that, really. Oh, I've got glass there. We've just done that. Why can I not place it? There we go. Oh, I wanted spawn spheres. There we go. So, wow, got a lot of squid in it. It needs to be in this. I'd have to be in the cactus farm. Speaking of the cactus farm, jeez. Oh my goodness. Oh jeez. The cactus farm's been working, peeps. Do you know one of the achievements is an amphibia reference? It says Greenbows. I don't know what an amphibia reference is. So if we was to AFK around about this level here, so we just need a platform like coming out of here, and this could be our squid AFK spot. I mean, ideally would be in the middle of that. I don't know if that'll should be all right, actually. Should still be well covered from here, even if it was in the middle. Let's just double check that. Move the armor stand to the other side. Let's just pop him over here. I can't really get down to where I need to be. There we go. One block too high. That'll do. It's fine. Oh, don't want to give you that, mate. Yeah, we're still within the green. So no, that'll be fine. AFK position here for the squid farm then. Good. It's a show. The achievement is called Their Powers Combined, and the show, there are 3 powerful stones like the frog flights. Oh, really? I thought it was a Captain Planet reference. Or like Power Rangers or something. Ah! Oh well, that block can stay there for now. It's fine. In that case... Are you going to let me fly? Thank you. We don't need to have this all the way up here. Ah! Which means that can come down. And our skyscraper is as high as it needs to be. Now, it's going to have to be another one with a swimming pool on the roof, which is fine. Not a problem. Oh, I nearly fell in. But I didn't. I made it. So yeah, the top of our skyscraper then is just going to be exactly where we're up to. So in that case, none of these wants windows in it because we're going to have die written on the side, kind of like we've got mob written over there. Now, I've no idea how I'm going to do that, but we're going to figure it out next. And of course, we're going to write it in roguelites. We've just got to get to the other side of that. That'll be nice and easy. Could really use some, like, scaffolding. Haven't got many pieces left. Okay, so we need to write the word die with frog lights. How many? It was just up to the edge, so was that taller as well? I don't know. I can't figure it out. D. That was 4 wide. I don't know if that'll give us enough width to do the Y if that's 4 wide. I think we need to do the E 3 wide. Then we just got to fit a Y in here. There we go. That was easy. Nice if they're all the same width letters, but I guess the M on there is wider than the other ones, so that's fine. If I was to make that like that, is that too skinny, do you think? And then we could just beef this Y up a little bit. I don't think that's going to look any better. And it would come down from there anyway, wouldn't it? Let's go have a look. See what it looks like from afar. I remember this was a bee farm streaming channel, says Magic Mark. Ah, those are the days. Yeah, I think the D looks too skinny now. It kind of works, but I think the Y is way too fat and the D looks too skinny. Okay, let's go back to how it was then. Whoa. Thank you for the goat scream. It's a sheep scream. It's not a screaming goat. I don't know why it's called a sheep scream. Stupid. Goats, sheep don't scream. The other was better, says Raisha. Yeah, that looks a million times better. It's just the D looks a little bit wide now. That's all. But that's fine. We can put up with that. Are you going to TB6 for 1.19.20, says Rob? Not that I'm aware of. We've not been on here very long. Yeah, the D looks a bit fat. Oh, man. What if I brought the D in again and then we just made the Y 2 blocks thick? It might work. It just looks a bit off center. But then I suppose if we turn around and look at mobs, that looks a bit off center as well. See, that's 4 wide, that's 5 wide, and that's 4 wide. So it follows the same thing. It's the theme. I was just wondering if we did that, is that Y going to be too beefy? It is. Yeah, no, I'm going to leave it. Goodbye, scaffoldings. Ah! Goodbye, Foxy No Tails. Top part of the Y out one, says Red Lame Dog. I think I'm just going to leave it. So thank you. Thank you for your advice. I'm going to totally ignore it. I'm doing my own thing. Okay? Thanks. Good. Glad we had this talk. Right, let's go collect as many of the blocks as I can find that are all on the floor. What I've done. Woohoo, says Nubs. Well, technically, yes and no, because we're still going to need like a roof and stuff that works with the squid farm. So, yes, sort of a quarter done, but also not quite a quarter done. Let's have one more little admire of it. Oh, isn't it done? Oh, and I haven't done any of the glass yet either. So, yeah, we're not a quarter done. And I've now just about run out of concrete, which makes life nice and easy for us. So, do I do this sensibly? I think we should do it sensibly. Put the windows in as we go round. Got to make sure that everything's in the right place. Let's just smash all this to bits. That's all wrong. And we got to figure out how we're going to do that as well. Okay. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and then I think this is going to be an extra block wider than the other ones as well. So that's going to be fun. Now use the word fun loosely. Let's figure out this corner. Don't steal me pickaxe, right? Strange word, right? Says Mitz. What fun? Sensible. Which one? It's like its own personal font, so it's fine the way it is, says Raisha. Thank you, Raisha. So I think if we got this right, the frog light should go up this one, which means the black concrete will go up there like that and up there like that. Don't want to lose it. And then that's the end of it. Okay, that'll work, I think. Are you going to collect all the dyes on one floor of the farm, says Kentucky? Nope. No, we'll just have stairs going up to each one. Don't need to do that. Does that... I mean, you could make
Mr.
life as
Balrog
efficient as you possibly want for yourself with everything that you do.
Right underwater.
But realistically, I'm not going to be spending all that much time here to worry about stuff like that. So no, I'm just going to collect it at the one it's at. So this is clearly a lot bigger. We've got 5 windows in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That Richard, mate. Jeez. Can write other words too, said Mr. Balrog. I have gotten a pen that can write underwater. It can write other words too. Jeez, Mr. Balrog. Where do you get them from? Why did I just make that out of the frog lights? I was too busy reading chat. And why do I like them? This is the bigger problem with this. Is why do I like your stupid jokes, Balrog? Not symmetrical, says Red Lame Dog. Is it not? I know it's the different length to the front of the building, but is it? I think it's symmetrical. We'll find out in a minute. We'll find out in a minute. Because they're so daft, says Mitz. They are daft. Are you calling me daft, Mitz? Is that what you're saying? I like him because I'm daft. Wow. Rude. Didn't realise it was already... Oh, it was already different from the front. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's different from the front, you see. That's the difference. It's not the same. No, I placed you in the wrong place. No, why? Of all the places I want to click, why are you going there? Jeez. One day the blocks will listen to me. And then they'll start talking back. And then I know I got real problems, guys. And then this one goes here. Nice. Let's go have a look at it from outside. Make sure it's all above board. Up to building regs. Yeah, that's fine. We can have 5 windows. It's going to cost a lot of glass, but I got villagers for that. We all love a good daft dad jokes as mates. Yeah, we do. If I made those, I mean, I could make them. No, it's fine. I was going to say make them 3 wide and not as big, but that'll do. That's absolutely fine. We can get rid of these now. We don't need these anymore. Ow. Ow. I'd really appreciate it if you didn't, Mr. Drowned. It's been lovely. You just left me alone. Get on with what I'm doing. I mean, it's going to hurt you more than it hurts me. It's not worth your time, Mr. Drowned. It really isn't. Visitors in the front, party in the back. So just an age. I beg your pardon. The day you started talking back to yourself, you already had... I don't know what you mean, mate. Yeah, well, me talking back's one thing, but when the blocks start talking back, then we've got a real problem. But we know that's not going to happen because they're never going to do what I want them to do. They're never going to behave in the way that I want them to behave. They just don't. They never have, and they never will. Oh, man. Pillar's in the wrong place. Can't get to it now. I think we just come across here. Yeah, I can use that one for reference. I don't need to count. Oh, don't have to do maths now, guys. This is good news. No maths required. Next video, the blocks talks back. No. What was that? What did you say? Oh, really? Oh, that is interesting. Yeah. What? 5 o'clock? Well, I could do, I suppose. I haven't got any other plans, but oh, well, we'll see. We'll see. I'll see if anything crops up. If it doesn't, I'm all yours. And they have all the answers, bits, says Nooks Gaming. They know everything. The blocks, they just know. Okay, we are now officially totally out of grey concrete, so we're going to have to use the old concrete machine in a minute. I thought we might just to get away with one more layer here, but I don't think we're going to. No, we're not going to get away with it, guys. Well, how does it look? What does it look like? Same as the other bit. Oh, it does, doesn't it? It's like identical. Amazing. I've missed a bit there. I'm good at Minecraft, guys. I've played it before. Saw someone playing it on the internet. I thought I could do that. How hard could that be? That still looks a bit plain there, but I guess we could do something with it. Put some trapdoors on it or something. So I said bye. Bye. So when you're looking really up close to the side and you fall off. Right, okay. All right, in a minute then. Not right now, but in a minute we're going to go and create some more concretes. We're going to need a whole bunch more of all the different flavors. We're going to need sand and gravel and dye. Where am I going to get dyes from, guys? Where would I get them from? Oh, geez. If only we'd had a dye farm kicking around somewhere. I might actually be able to get what I need. But alas, don't have one. Maybe I'll go shopping, buy some from someone at spawn or something. Sure, someone's got dyes somewhere. Or we could just buy some concrete, you know? Cut out the middleman. Streambox idea. A block. They have ears. That's not a bad idea. Oh, speaking of stream. Oh, why? I don't like going first. I have to give away a shulker box. I never get them back. I need these shulker boxes. They're not free. They cost money. Why should I give mine away? The other players, they don't know they're born with their like free shulker box they get to pass around all day. I work hard for that. Jeez. Okay, let's make a stream box. I know it's not time yet, but we'll do it just so it's out of the way. Jeez. What colour are we going to have the stream box, guys? Nick, one of mine says Gio. No, it's all right, Gio. I'm only kidding. I'm pulling your leg, love. It's just a joke. I don't mind contributing to the server by giving away my prized possessions. It's fine. I don't mind it at all. I'm really happy with it. Honest, guys. Can we have a stream day elytra? I got loads of those. Well, then how will people do things with it? Well, got to use their imagination, haven't they? You are the middle of my sugar box. Now I need an anvil, which I don't have here. Jeez. Do you have a special skin, Foxy? Says Geo. Yes, I am Ham Solo. I knew that was coming as soon as I did it. I was like, oh, I'm at spawn. Oh, jeez. Don't ask me how I am when I'm mid-flight. I didn't mean to click the Elytra, but as soon as I did, I was like, well, I'll just see how this plays out. Might be all right. At least it wasn't in lava. Oh, dear. Oops. My bad, guys. All right, which one's my... Oh, wow, this is getting fancier. Is this my tunnel? No. Which one's my tunnel? Which one do I live down? No. Is it yellow? Yellow. Okay. Got a little walk down here, guys. Don't worry about it. It won't take long. But yeah, I'm Ham Solo, who you may know if you've ever watched my Minecraft Christmas special Star Wars video, then you may recognize me from that. Not that one, says Geo. I felt it too. It was rather painless. It didn't hurt at all, guys. Didn't hurt at all. I mean, show me when you're on the floor, says Geo. No, I show you mid-air. Or not then. Okay. Instead of a stream shulker, you should give them sheep renamed as Jeb. So it's multicolored and have to take it with them, lol. Do Jeb sheep work on Bedrock? It probably does. Do you think you could talk to your buddy Duckshot about streaming some Tears of the Kingdom, says Kentucky. Kentucky, I will do my best. I will absolutely do my best, but it's I got a lot of challenges ahead over the next few weeks. Put it that way. Foxy puts head in stream box. Yeah. What would I quite liked Mitz's idea, but I kind of feel that really takes the biscuit. So what would I rename my head as now that I've got all of these levels to name it with? True Pat says, I'm proud of myself that I haven't watched any Tears of the Kingdom and I don't want spoilers. Well, I'll tell you one thing. It's a game. And it's available on the Nintendo Switch. So I'm sorry for spoiling that for you, but I just can't help myself. Can't help it. It's called Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And I don't want to spoil the fact that it's to do with the Legend of Zelda, but can't help it. Can't help it. Just gotta spoil it. Blame Geo. That's a good name for the head, yes. Meds, ban. Ban for quick. I know, I see you've already done it. Proud of my... You ruined it, says True Pad. Sorry. Can't help it. No, I won't say anything about it. I know I would have hated it if somebody had told me any of the stuff. And I tell you what, just playing it and finding the stuff that is available in it is just, it's the best feeling ever. So just, yeah, play it and enjoy it. Don't watch anything and don't see anything, because you honestly can't believe the stuff that happens. It's crazy. Wow, someone needs to get a life, says Long On Gamer. I'm sorry. I thought being content creator was a life. Sorry, Long On Gamer. Their username looks so legit, says Cause. No, it didn't. Didn't even look a bit legit. This is why I bet you're one of those persons that you get for those spam phone calls and you answer it and give them the bank details because you think everyone's legit. Jeez, Cause. You've got a lot to learn, my friend. Jeez. I did a good job, guys. I did a good job. Right, so now we need levels on top of everything else. Who's after you, Fox? This is Lofty. No one's after me. I'm too fast. You can't catch me. Unless I crash and die. But then I'll respawn somewhere and you won't know where it is. Still can't catch me. Because even I don't know where it's going to be. Sometimes it's all the way back at spawn. Here we are. Right. Can I have some levels, please, guys? Really appreciate just a couple of levels, if you wouldn't mind. I'll have a basket of bookshelves from you. Basket of bookshelves? Yep, basket of bookshelves. That's what I want. Right. Hashtag blame Geo. Oh, you broke my anvil, Geo. Jeez. All right, let's see what flavour we're going to have. Oh, we need to go back for my dice, don't I? What colour are we going to have it? And my favourite of those was, you have been in an accident. It wasn't your fault. Reply from a friend that Jimmy the Nails was going to get his money and nobody needed to threaten you anymore with an accident it's caused. No indestructible anvils here. No, right? Jeez. Did I? Oh, it's a sheep. I thought I'd left an item. Whee! I'm gonna, yeah, blue, Lofty. Why not? Let's have a blue one. Let's have a blue one. You don't need to use a crafting table. You can use your inventory. I know. Oh, I didn't name it. Didn't name it. Go back now. Oh, I don't have to go back because I haven't got an anvil over there. We'll just make an anvil. That's fine. We got this. What could go wrong? Well, before all of those accidents, I thought we were going to have plenty of time to be getting some more concrete on the go, but it looks like we've only got 5 minutes left, so I suppose I should probably build this and then go and see if Mr. Beardstone's in chat yet. May 23 stream weekend. Here we go. It's not the 23rd? 20th? No, it's the 2023. Oh. Pick all of those up, put them away safe, just in case anyone comes around here looking for trouble. Stealing me stuff. There we go. Right. Mr. Beardstone is not in chat yet. Okay, I'm going to head back towards spawn. Streambox says True Pat. Yes, we share it. Are you saying that I should have labelled it Streambox instead of Stream Weekend? Ah, someone else can do that. Cough Foxy Cough, says S. Fisher. Probably leaving sometime during Beardy's stream. In case Future Foxy comes to help build the dice scraper. I wish Future Foxy would come back and help me build with some of these buildings. I might actually get bases finished. Be nice. Here we go. We're on our way to spawn. I didn't bring my ender chest with me. It was silly. Have I cursed the stream weekend again, says Geo. No, not this time. Unless you fall in lava and burn this shulker box, then I'm sure everything will be fine. If you put the green copper next to the fresh copper, will it oxidize faster, says Kentucky Hick? I don't think it will. I don't think so. Oh, pile of diamonds. That looks like it could belong to me. Now, why is there a pile of diamonds there? I want them. Big Chicken is such a great helper. What could possibly go wrong, says Cryonic Midden. I really like this thing that Dadcraft built, the town hall. It's amazing. He's done a really good job with it. It's fantastic. And even down here looks special. Speaking of, that one didn't say Streambox. Oh, we got all the things. March 23rd. March. So I guess. Oh, we got January. What? They're not in order. Where's this one going to go then? Oh, Mr. Beardstone's in chat.
How's things your side, Plod?
Hello, Mr. Beardstone.
Oh my days. Scared the life out of me.
In my plan all along. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, good thanks. Good, you?
Yes, not so bad. Where are you?
I am at Beardy TV headquarters currently.
Yeah, I know exactly where that is. So,
yeah. Okay. Shall I meet you at spawn, Foxy?
yeah. Yeah, because I don't want to spoil anything that you're doing for anyone.
Yeah, obviously. Where are you? Just out of curiosity.
At spawn.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just easier then, really.
It is.
It's just, you know, you've already travelled.
Yeah,
you shouldn't have to
exactly.
Travel again.
Yeah, I've been streaming for 2 hours. You know, it's hard work.
Exactly,
so you should come to me.
Yeah. How did the building turn out? I kind of missed the last half hour or so.
It's getting there slowly. It's not so bad until I decided to. Geo asked me what skin I had while I was mid-flight, and I took all my clothes off and fell out the sky and died. But apart from that,
What? So you took your wings off as well?
yeah, because I'm smart, Mr. Beardstone.
Yeah. Well, you're certainly a lot smarter and definitely wittier than me as well. I just busted out my old spaceman costume because I forgot to make one.
Oh, I didn't make one. This is ages old. This is like.
Oh yeah, I know, but it's still Foxy genius.
Oh, well,
Han
thank you.
Solo. Gotta love it.
I'm Solo. You can't beat it. Right. Well, I shall send everyone over to you, Mr. Beardstone. Thank you, everybody, for watching. For watching
Love
my
it.
stream. I hope you all had a good one. I'll see you all very soon. Enjoy your stream, Mr. Beardstone.
Oh, thanks. I will. Sure, I'll have a wonderful time. Thank you for the stream box.
You're very welcome.
Your head.
You're very welcome.
Love it. Love it.
And what are you going to be getting up to? Anything good?
I need copper. Beardy TV